When it comes to Imran Khan, let me be brutally honest. Imran Khan burst onto the scene. And when he gave his speech in the United Nations, he was a wonderfully eloquent advocate for the Muslim causes. In Azerbaijan, secular Azerbaijan, when they liberated Nagorno-Karabakh, Imran Khan's influence was so effective in going beyond the ethnic and nationalist lines that Azerbaijan, in their celebrations, they lifted 3 flags. Turkey, which gave them the drones, Azeri flag and Pakistani flag. Let's remember, at every OIC meeting, Imran Khan would bring up 2 topics, Kashmir and Palestine. They arrested Imran Khan, they threw 250 charges, they tried to rig the elections. But this is the point I was making about social media. When I said earlier that they can shadow ban thousands of accounts, because when they tried to rig the elections, what the Pakistanis did was, they went and voted for independents who are from Imran Khan's party, and they came first. They started rigging in broad daylight. I went to bed and there was somebody leading with like 180,000 votes. I woke up the next morning, they reduced it to 90,000 votes. It was rigging in broad daylight. Even international media came out and said it's clearly rigged election. In my opinion, if Imran Khan was in power, I think there'd be a much louder voice for Palestine. I think if Imran Khan was in power, there would be a greater shift in the Muslim world that Erdogan would be encouraged to pursue as well. So would Malaysia and the like. I think that Imran Khan in those 3 years showed what a potential huge change can happen in the Muslim world. That's why I believe he was toppled. Pakistan now is in a battle. They are desperately trying to make sure that Imran Khan doesn't form a government. They tried to get the 2 parties who were the beneficiaries of the rigging to form an alliance. There are people who won because of rigging, who have resigned their positions openly saying, I won because of rigging, I don't want to take my position like that.